Get ready for a dairy journey like no other. At AhTech, we'll take you from fresh, local milk on the farm to the smooth, creamy goodness of condensed milk, where time-honored recipes meet modern processing machines. Every year, over 550 million cans of condensed milk are consumed around the globe. Back before refrigeration, milk spoiled quickly. But now, thanks to advanced canning systems, condensed milk can last over 12 months without chilling. This game changer revolutionized dairy supply chains for homes, bakeries, and coffee shops worldwide. In northern Italy, the Lili vector feeds with Swiss watch timing. It runs up to 8 rounds daily, adjusting mixes based on real-time intake. By cutting labor by 90% and feed waste by 30%, it turns feeding into a fully automated science. Ideal for high-efficiency barns running lean teams. On forward-thinking farms, the Warzay DE651 makes bale work solo-friendly. With a 45 horsepower hydraulic system, it handles round or square bales, silage or straw, using a powerful rotor for shredding and spreading. Controlled remotely, it switches from feeding to bedding in seconds, cutting labor by 60%. Perfect for farms chasing high efficiency right from the cab. Healthy milk begins with happy cows. These dairy cows are pampered with custom nutrition plans, high-protein hay, and essential minerals. But here's the twist. They even get daily massages. With the help of Delaval swing brushes, a relaxed cow can yield up to 9 gallons per day. Curious about these tech-powered farms? Drop a 2 below if you love this. If not, leave a 9. We're always listening. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support AhTech and help us bring you more amazing videos. Over in Romania, the Lely Juno 100 runs 24 rounds a day, gently pushing feed closer. Installed by Lely Center Brasov, it raises intake by 5% and slashes labor to near zero. Fully electric and emission-free, it's a must-have for eco-minded barns chasing feed consistency. To feed thousands of cows efficiently, modern farms turn to machines like the Trioliet R22000, which mixes 48,500 pounds of feed every hour. This ensures each animal gets a consistent, balanced diet, boosting milk quality, reducing waste, and helping farms operate sustainably. In the Netherlands, the Lely Astronauta 5 changes how milking is done. Its hybrid robotic arm connects cups in seconds, guided by sensors that map each cow. It auto-adjusts to boost milk yield by 15% and lowers energy use by 20%. Ideal for tech-forward dairies chasing higher output and better udder health. But machines can't replace good care. Dairy cows thrive in clean barns, with daily health checks and proper diets. When managed well, a single cow can produce quality milk for up to 10 years, proving once again happy cows make the best milk. Over in Wisconsin, a 12-stall parallel parlor milks 24 cows at once. The 90-degree entry keeps cows calm, while iodine dips and rapid 38-degree Fahrenheit cooling keep milk fresh. Each cow gives over 100 pounds daily, and sensors stop over milking. Best for farms focused on quality, comfort, and udder care. Despite all the advancements, milk quality still depends on proper cow care. Dairy cows thrive in clean, stress-free environments with regular health monitoring and optimal nutrition. With the right care, cows can produce milk for up to 10 years, proving that happy cows truly make the best dairy. From there, the milk is sent to the processing stage. At Washington Dairy Farms, it begins with checking lactic acid levels and instantly cooling the milk to 4 degrees Celsius. It's then heated to 75 degrees Celsius for 20 seconds, eliminating 99.9% of bacteria. This pasteurization process locks in natural flavor and nutrients. Once complete, the milk is poured into sterile jars, sealed tight, and kept fresh for safe delivery around the world. Once tested and approved, the milk moves into massive storage tanks, 12 industrial-sized containers, each holding up to 2 million liters. That's enough to make 15 million cans of condensed milk. It all starts in the lab, where quality experts check the milk's density, weigh each sample, and test for consistency and nutrients. This ensures every drop meets strict industry standards before entering full-scale production. Next, let's explore butter making at its best. The process begins by cooling milk to 4 degrees Celsius, then spinning it in a high-speed centrifuge to pull out 35% cream. That golden cream is sent into a powerful churner where controlled temperature and mixing turn it into thick, velvety butter ready for the next step. Cheese making combines science and tradition. It starts with coagulation, using rennet or live cultures to form curds. The curds are sliced and stirred to separate the whey, then carefully washed and mixed to create the perfect texture. After setting, the cheese is aged and shaped, unlocking rich flavor and smoothness. Once ready, it's wrapped up and shipped to cheese lovers worldwide. Now it's all about refinement. The butter passes through an advanced washing system that removes excess water for smoothness. Finally, the butter is chilled at 2 to 4 degrees Celsius to maintain quality, flavor, and that melt-in-your-mouth texture all the way to your table. Then it's molded into even blocks and packed at speeds of up to 10,000 boxes per hour. Got cows at home? Share your story in the comments. Meanwhile, in Germany, the Lely Calm calf feeder takes over newborn care. It serves 39 degrees Fahrenheit milk exactly when calves need it, cutting rearing time by 20%. Less stress, faster growth. Great for farms aiming to raise healthier calves with fewer labor hours. Now in Japan, U-Motion by NTT Technocross tracks cow behavior 24/7. It spots illness 48 hours early and cuts livestock losses by 30%. It's like a wearable for cows, ideal for precision farming where health data drives smarter decisions. Meanwhile, in Canada, the GEA Howell Freestall Cleaner covers 200 meters per pass with cable precision. It cuts hoof diseases by 30% and labor in half. Rugged and reliable, it's built for long barns needing low-maintenance cleaning every shift. Now in Houthulst, Belgium, Sprit contractors run the rare New Holland FX58 forage harvester like a pro. Equipped with an 8-row Kemper header, it chops corn clean and fast while using a Deutzfahr 165.7 and Dezur trailer for transport. With tight logistics and fuel-saving operation, it's all about clean cuts and cleaner fields. Next in the southern Germany, the Kipp Profi Mobile EA is simplifying hoof care. Its hydraulic tilt stand locks cows in under 30 seconds, trimming hooves safely and quickly. Portable and durable, it services up to 25 cows daily, turning hoof trimming into a safe, one-person wellness routine. Out in the UK, the Massey Ferguson 54602 wheel drive, pushing 105 horsepower, rolls smooth and steady, ideal for flat yard farms. Paired with a 20 cubic meter Red Rock paddle feeder, it mixes silage, beans, and maize into the perfect TMR. Onboard tracking ensures every cow gets the right balance. Less waste, more milk. Best for mid-sized dairies aiming for simple precision. In Sweden, the Delaval Swinging Cow Brush SCB delivers daily massages on demand. Cows nudge it and it swings into action, boosting circulation and keeping hides clean. Less stress equals better milk. It's perfect for barns focused on comfort and animal welfare. Meanwhile, in rural France, the multi-pack D14 boosts bale logistics. It gathers 14 small square bales and compresses them into a single bundle every 60 seconds. Powered by just 100 horsepower, it produces 400 bundles daily, cuts stacking labor in half, and makes transport 5 times faster. Down in New Zealand, BVL mixer wagons shine with triple screws and asymmetrical bowls. They mix 8 to 46 cubic meter loads, 30% faster, and boost ration quality by 40%. German design meets Kiwi drive, perfect for large dairies needing power, speed, and consistent blends. Meanwhile, in Baden-Württemberg, the Claas Axion 960TT pairs with Samson's massive slurry carrier to handle mud like a breeze. Delivering 445 horsepower with track traction, it moves through wet fields while reducing soil compaction by 30%. Tested by LU Stotz, this combo delivers both power and protection. Across Ireland, AhTech guides over 80 heifers per trip to Scotland. With timed stops and trained handlers, stress drops 30% during transport. GPS ensures smooth arrivals. Best for exporters who value animal welfare and condition on arrival. Down in Uruguay, live cattle exports move smarter. Hydraulic ramps cut loading time by 40%. Onboard temperature sensors and trained crews keep 95% of animals in top shape. A solid choice for safe, efficient, long-distance livestock shipping. In Indiana, the Deutzfahr 6215 teams with the Penta 1030 Hurricane mixer to craft custom TMRs per herd. Yields rise by 20%, feed waste drops by 30%. With a Gale R165 loader and Cat 924G in the lineup, this setup delivers data-driven results daily, ideal for large herds with split groups. Meanwhile, in Beauvais, France, Kuhn's SW4014 bale wrapper is still turning heads since winning the AE50 award. Designed for square bales, it auto-adjusts to varying sizes and wraps up to 100 bales per hour. With plastic use down by 30% and full automation, this machine brings speed and sustainability together on every pass. Across U.S. dairies, the Mensch manure vacuum tackles sand-laden alleys with ease. It clears over 5 tons per hour and recycles sand, trimming bedding costs by 25%. Less waste, less water, cleaner cows. Perfect for large herds with sand-based bedding systems. Then down in New Zealand, BVL mixer wagons bring German precision to dairy feeding. Using 3 asymmetric augers, they process up to 46 cubic meters of silage per cycle. By improving ration quality up to 40%, these mixers reduce waste and enhance digestion, key to healthier herds and better milk yields. At large-scale farms with 3,000 plus cows, systems like the Delaval 54-point rotary parlor allow 60 cows to be milked at once, twice a day. This rotating platform boosts efficiency by 30%, reduces labor strain, and keeps animals calm. It's a win-win for both productivity and animal welfare. And over in Iowa, USA, Vermeer redefines field mobility with the ZR51200. As the first self-propelled baler on the market, it turns tighter, bales faster, and promises full satisfaction. Guaranteed. Farmers can return it within 90 days or 500 bales, but most of them are keeping it for its unmatched productivity and control. In the Netherlands, Tolkamp harvests corn like clockwork. A Claas Jaguar 870 teams up with a Kemper 445 header, feeding silage into a Bomek bunker nonstop. Ginaf trucks haul 50 tons per hour, while a Liebherr 538 keeps things flowing. This is fast, clean, sustainable forage harvest at its finest. Next, it's harvest time and style. The New Holland CR 11 slices wheat clean with a 15.2-meter McDon flex draper, while the T8.435 Genesis pulls an Anneberger HTS 34.16 to collect nonstop. The result? Smooth flow, no downtime, and sustainable output that helps American farmers work smarter, not harder, in 2024. Now in the farmlands of Illinois, meet the Case YH Magnum ACV, the first fully autonomous tractor. With 370 horsepower and GPS-guided control down to 2.5 centimeters, it tills, seeds, and harvests 40 acres daily without a driver. Working 16 hours nonstop, it brings futuristic farming to today's fields. On steep alpine fields, the Lindner Geotrack 44 shows its grip. With 95 horsepower and four-wheel drive, it spreads 5,000 liters per run, even on slippery slopes. It reduces soil damage by 30%, making it perfect for hilly farms needing traction and precision. Finally, near Trimley Street, Martin in Suffolk, the Fendt 1050 Vario pulls a Dowdswell 9-furrow reversible plow like slicing silk. With 517 horsepower and balanced torque, it flips soil for improved aeration and water retention. Built by Dowdeswell Engineering, this setup is British tradition paired with German precision. Now in Denmark, FarmDroid FD20 harnesses solar energy to farm without emissions. With millimeter-level precision, it seeds and weeds up to 20 hectares per season non-stop. Fully autonomous and zero fuel, it's helping organic farmers grow cleaner, greener, and smarter than ever before. At the Coupon Cars farm, the process never stops. Milk tankers run 24 hours a day, hauling between 1,500 to 10,000 liters daily. But before it's approved, every batch undergoes strict lab testing. Nutrition levels and antibiotic traces are carefully monitored to meet global food safety standards and protect sensitive consumers. Back in the Netherlands, Arnink and Ooms run two New Holland T 7.270 tractors, each packing 270 horsepower alongside Tebi MS240 and HS220 spreaders. They handle up to 30 hectares of compost every day. With self-adjusting Michelin IF tires, soil compaction drops by 45%. And thanks to a Volvo EW160E wheeled excavator for non-stop loading, this setup runs like clockwork. And just like that, the ground gives way. With 431 horsepower, the Fendt 943 MT teams up with the Vaderstad top-down 600 to till 6 meters in a single pass. This dynamic combo breaks up compacted soil, boosts aeration, and improves moisture retention, all while cutting fuel use and saving valuable time on the field. Back on the ground in Denmark, the Robovator is revolutionizing cabbage farming. With AI vision and high-speed cameras, it detects and removes weeds between plants with millimeter accuracy. It eliminates up to 90% of manual labor while keeping soil untouched. An elegant solution to herbicide-free farming. Then in Western France, the Octopus Poultry Safe proves robots can disinfect with care. Equipped with rotating brushes and UVC systems, it scrubs 1,200 square meters per hour while eliminating 99.9% of bacteria without using a single drop of chemical. Clean, safe, and poultry-friendly. Down in Saxony, the Horschmaestro 16 SX plants with near-laser precision. Teamed with John Deere tractors, it uses ISOBUS sensors to place seeds at perfect spacing and depth. With 16 rows at work and a real-time seed monitor, it boosts germination and saves time across varied crop types. Now in northern Italy, the AhTech Cleaner 2 is redefining leafy crop care. With a 35-inch cutting width and precision of just 1 millimeter, it trims and vacuums lettuces at up to 2,000 square meters per hour. Powered by a 2.8 kilowatt-hour electric motor, it collects 99% of residue through its vacuum system, keeping fields clean and produce pristine. Now in the vast pea fields of Iowa, the Case IH Quadtrac 620 joins forces with the Horsch Turano 12FM and Optipac 12AS. Its 692 horsepower engine powers through tillage and presses the seedbed in one pass. That means fewer trips, less erosion, and better soil preparation. Farming smarter with brute force. Now soaring above wheat fields in California, the Air Tractor 402B sprays with unmatched precision. Powered by a PT6A turboprop, it flies just feet above crops, covering hundreds of acres without tire tracks. At age 70, the pilot ends his career after 30 years of low-flying, fuel-saving crop protection that respects both air and earth. Then on sugar beet fields across Poland, the Homer Terra Dos T3 delivers peak harvesting power. With 520 horsepower from its MAN Eco engine, it tops, lifts, and cleans up to 3 hectares per hour. Designed to minimize soil pressure and fuel use, it's a champion of clean, efficient, and sustainable harvesting. Love this kind of smart farming? Hit that like button, subscribe to AhTech, and tell us what you think in the comments. Which part impressed you most? The power, the precision, or the speed? Let's talk farming tech, and we'll see you in the next video.